on, guys? Kerzy Ranger going to bring you a brand new video today on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, actually, this is honestly a server I have not played. I have yet to play Domination. I've only played TDM servers. And the server that I'm normally on, I think, is down right now. So, yeah, welcome to sub-based Domination. So, yeah, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, guys, I mean, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to title it. Maybe something about Anaheim. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty esports, and not only that, I'm just a fan of Optic Gaming. I've talked about it plenty of times in the past. I don't want to go over it over and over again. I just kind of want to talk about the event that just passed, which was Anaheim, and what really happened at Anaheim and what I think about it, considering this is the first, like, major event. I mean, this is the first event, really, aside from the Stage 2, where Optics played with the new roster. Now, obviously, we saw them, like, do pretty good in Stage 2, and I didn't make a video about it just because it's Stage 2, you know? Teams are getting used to roster changes, and, you know, it's not as important as, say, Anaheim. We actually saw Formal go to LG. See, at Stage 2, Formal and LG got smoked. Just smoked by Optic Gaming, and it was a different story when they met up at Anaheim, where this time, at Anaheim, Formal and Luminosity just ran through Optic Gaming this time. So yeah, basically on Saturday, you know, they got ran through by LG, which was winners round 1, I believe, and that knocked him to losers bracket like immediately, which blows. It's not something you want to see if you're an Optic Gaming fan, especially out of the new roster. Did my light just go off, dude? I need a better light, man. Some motherfucker just got a nuke! But that's definitely not something you want to see as an Optic Gaming fan, especially watching Formal's team run through us. So we got knocked down to losers bracket pretty much immediately. We had to make a losers bracket run going into Championship Sunday. So our very first game was E United, which kind of scared the shit out of me because they are one of the teams. We lost twice, right? I think we lost twice at Stage 2, and one of the teams that beat us was E United, so I was a little scared going into that. But I know E United's a very inconsistent team, and so are we. Optic managed to win that game. I believe they play Tainted Minds next. I believe Tainted Minds got 3-0'd. I feel like there was one more, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Either way, it came down to Unilad, top 6. It went all the way down to Game 5, round 11. And, I mean, that's exciting, but that's really not what you want to see. Now, granted, Unilad, Mind Freak, you know, all those teams were playing, like, incredibly well for, like, compared to how they usually play. They were all playing incredibly well at Anaheim. Like, it was actually insane to watch it, how good these teams that usually don't do that great were doing. So I'm not saying Unilad's a bad team by any means, and they were doing really good this whole entire event. But as an Optic Gaming fan, or as just a fan of competitive Call of Duty, you expect Optic Gaming to beat that Unilad squad. That was not the case. Like I said, went all the way down to a Game 5, round 11, and things just did not go Optic's way. Now, a lot of people say they got robbed. There is a screenshot out there where the bomb is at 0.00.00 whatever, and he's still defusing the bomb like it hasn't been defused yet. And that was like the first round that Unilad won. But I don't know. I mean, you can't just blame it on that. There were a lot of mistakes made. The team has a lot of stuff to work on. It honestly sucks to watch as an Optic Gaming fan. You know, you want them to do good, especially after last year winning champs. And then just the God Squad just did not show up this year. So we made some changes and still not showing up. So yeah, long story short, if you guys did not watch Anaheim, you know, Optic got top 6. The other matches were Luminosity and FaZe Clan at that point. FaZe Clan lost to Luminosity. Then Luminosity ended up 3-0ing Unilad. Rise Nation versus Red Reserve was absolutely insane. Both series, both times they played. When they played in winners finals, my goodness, like that hardpoint game, I think that was the first. I've never seen it in my life, but that hardpoint game tied. They tied a hardpoint game, and they had to replay Game 4. Arden's Forest hardpoint. That's insane. I've never seen that before. Even after replaying that game of hardpoint, Rise Nation ended up beating Red Reserve in the winners finals. So Rise Nation advanced to grand finals from the winners bracket. Red Reserves dropped down in the losers finals against Luminosity. Luminosity fought pretty hard, like a lot harder than I think a lot of people expected them to. They made a ton of improvements as a team. Formal was going off. Formal really found his groove on Luminosity. Formal was destroying just pretty much every single game. He was back to MVP like Formal last year. Just God, Formal. I miss him so much. You know, Luminosity had it pretty close, but ultimately Red Reserve ended up taking the game to move back into grand finals against Rise Nation. And let me tell you, that whole grand finals was absolutely insane. It went to a second best of 5. It really went the distance. It was such a good game. Every game in that series, in both series, just absolutely insane. It was just absolutely insane. It was a really, really, really good finals. Sucks that it wasn't Optic Gaming. Sucks that they couldn't do better than they did, but hope they can improve. You know, hope they work on some things. There's a lot they need to work on. All right. You know, some fans are really like giving up on them at this. Like, honestly, you're not a fan if you're giving up on them. Like, let's just be honest here. They've been the best team, the most dominant team for so many years, and then winning champs last year. Like, they've had an amazing run. All right, they can have some off years. I get it that people are upset, and I'm not super happy about it either. I would like them to win, but it's like, I mean, come on, dude. You got to give some other people some time to shine. Rise Nation has formulated the best roster in this game. Red Reserve's not far behind them. Obviously, I'm gonna go for Rise Nation over Red Reserve all day, just because NA, bro. NA over EU all day. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 1K. Be sure to follow my Twitch channel. Link is in the description. This has been Kerzy, dakoteh, and I'll talk to you guys later.
What do you want me to say?